Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Book Nice 10 hitting y'all with an update. I just shot a video for Canon's Villains Day contest, and I want to talk about a couple of things. Show you some comic books I picked up yesterday. Haven't really been on my week reviewing comics like that, but I want to talk about Marvel Universe figures and in general right now. So this was a portion of the entry that I just shot for Canon's contest, and as you can see, I integrated the Marvel Universe and Marvel Legends figures here, and I have the Astonishing X-Men and Danger looking at a holographic image of a battle with Juggernaut. So this is something that I've been thinking about for a little while, something I want to try. I think it's real dope to kind of integrate the two lines. As you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of Marvel Universe, but I will say that these have really been growing on me. They have been producing some really dope figures recently. I'm still a little upset about the amount of articulation. Still not really enough articulation for me. It limits you. It makes you have to be a little more creative and putting them together in displays. So I got to give props to people like Canons and Collecticon and Wendy Hoke and Hooli, who was like one of the originators with MU, as far as finding creative ways to display them, being that the posability is not all the way there in comparison with Marvel Legends. But like I said, I got a lot of ideas like this that I'm working on. I'm gonna show you a couple of things right now too, the one thing that's really upsets me about the Universe figures is just the articulation, especially when it comes to the pelvic, the where the legs meet the pelvis. And some of them, the legs don't move enough for me. I need to be able to move the legs upward and forward and backward more. But like I said, it makes you have to be a little more creative and trying to figure out displays and trying to figure out how to pose them. But I will say that when I was out at San Diego Comic-Con this year, we actually got into the showroom early one day, and that's when we saw the Frost Giant and the Bill Foster Goliath and a couple of different things that they're going to be coming out with. And they actually showed us the World War Hulk that they're coming out with for Marvel Universe, and I got to tell you, that shit is ill. It looks real dope. I got to handle it. I got to mess around with it. Articulation is there. The paint apps was there. It was a really solid figure. I gotta say, I said that then, that was probably one of the best Marvel Universe figures that I ever saw, was this Planet Hulk that we're gonna get. I guess it'll be next year. But Planet Hulk, the Bill Foster Goliath, the Frost Giants, the more modern Sentinels, those things are all going to be coming out from Marvel Universe, and it's all going to give some real nice possibilities for integrating the two lines and doing some more things like I did here, and a couple of things that I'm going to show you in a second too. So I got to say, even though Marvel Legends is my preference, getting into Universe and getting into DC Classics and things like that it's something that I have to do, because I mean, what I'm doing here essentially is I'm having a good time, but I'm also trying to build my brand and trying to build a business around the art of displaying and stuff like that too. So that's no secret, you know. I'm trying to make money and make a living and having a good time. Basically, I think that's what life is about. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna definitely be expanding and getting more MUs and DCs and doing more extravagant displays. And a lot of time when I tell you guys that I'm working on stuff here, you guys don't really get to see the finished product sometimes. Sometimes I'll be working on something, I'll finish it, I'll get it to a point where I like it, and then that'll be it. I won't shoot it a lot of times too. So I'm gonna start doing more of that and shooting the finished product of things, because I do leave y'all in the dark with a lot of those things. This is something that I would have actually worked on more too. I wanted to add like some cellophane paper here to make it kind of look more like a projection or what have you, but I still think I got it across pretty good. But this is something that I could still add more detail and stuff too. So real quick, let me get into comic books that I picked up, then I'll show y'all a couple of things. Thunderbolts number 148, I thought this was good. This was a Shadowland tie-in, so the Thunderbolts actually got sent into Shadowland to try to take down Daredevil or get him to stop this madness. This was a pretty decent issue. I liked it. A couple of good comic relief moments and some nice action and stuff too. This was good. I enjoyed this. Uncanny X-Men number 528. I actually didn't read this yet. X Factor continues to be a really good book. This was nice. Always good writing, always good art. Well, the art actually changed a little bit this issue, but the writing always carries this book, man. This is always a good book, so definitely recommend that. Secret Avengers. In the last issue, we saw this gentleman here who appeared to be Fury, working with this secret organization. So they kind of revealed the origin of that person in this issue. And this was pretty decent. I like Secret Avengers. I like the idea of the Black Ops team, so this was good. Thor number 615, I didn't read this yet. The story arc with Mephisto had just ended. I don't know what's going on in this one yet. I didn't read this. My favorite book this week was probably The Avengers, from the Heroic Age banner. This was just a solid Avengers book. I thought it was real, felt like classic Avengers. It's a time travel story, which I really don't like to get into too much, but this was actually done well. I think Bendis actually did a good job. This was a nice solid issue. A couple of funny lines from Spider-Man in here. This was a nice Avengers title. A nice scene of Thor in this, displaying some power. That was real nice. It was a nice little art scene in this that was dope too. So this was my favorite book this week, Avengers number 5. This was good. So getting back to talking about the MU figures, there's just so many possibilities, being that they're smaller, that you could do to make more extravagant, larger displays and stuff. So as you can see right here, this is a True Heroes tank, and I'm gonna probably end up doing a setup with Hulk and the tank and stuff like that. Another thing is this line of it's a line of you about to see like all the MU figures that I own right now too, Hulk and Electro. I'm looking it up right now, but there is this line of like these model houses that look like they're compatible with MUs. I saw it at Toys R Us the other day. It's SCHLEICH, Schleich. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I don't know if it's German or some shit. Who knows? But it's SCHEI. I'm gonna tell you again. SCHLEICH. And they are the model houses and stuff that they have are kind of expensive, but they look ill. It looks like it might work well for a Marvel Universe figure. So that's what I said. I really like the idea of being able to do other things with the MUs, being that they small. You can really go all out with the backdrops and stuff like that. I do like that idea. It's just the posability and some of the paint and stuff like that that upsets me. So that's a little something I was playing around with here. Kind of Mutants Defeated. I was thinking about maybe doing something like this for Cannon's contest at first, but kind of changed my mind. I got the this guy. I always mix these guys up, the Wrecking Crew, but this guy from the Wrecking Crew, just as a placeholder. It's really supposed to be all X-Men kind of defeated here. I'm trying to finish up the Wrecking Crew for Marvel Universe, but yeah, that's that. Still need a couple more X-Men that I'm trying to get. I mean, I'm only really picking up select figures for Marvel Universe. Show you something else. This I'm working on a little bit too. This is real raw. This is just a skeleton here. As you can see all of the things on the ground here. I didn't cover up that side of the thing of the detail there. I didn't cover that up yet, but this is real raw. Fing Fan Foom being controlled by Enchantress and these guys trying to take them down. Still need a cap, a MU cap. I need a couple of Avengers. My old school Avengers that I have here though. But like I said, I just love the possibilities of integrating the MUs and the Marvel Legends in certain ways, especially with Marvel Legends that are not necessarily in scale for 6-inch. Like Fim Fam Foom is definitely not in scale for 6-inch. He's really more compatible with the MUs, so I would much rather use him in a display with MUs. Same thing with the Sentinels, which you just saw. I think they work way much better with MUs. I mean, look at that. He's actually just holding her in the hand. I mean, that one fell on top of Colossus, and it just looks so much better with the Sentinels towering over them as opposed to the 6-inch figures coming up like to their knee and all of that. So I love that possibility. Here's another possibility here. This is Marvel Legends Giant Man taking out Ultron, smashing him through a window there. Just messing around with different things. So many different possibilities though. So yeah, man, this is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be venturing out and getting a couple of more MUs according to specific displays that I want to do. and just trying to do some ill things and trying to stay creative. Look out for my 2,000 subs contest coming up. The Forbidden Planet display is in the works. I'm talking with them now to figure out the best time, and I will definitely be at New York Comic Con. So I will see some of you dudes out there, man. Peace.